What's good? Ooh, lighting's kind of weird. Hold up. All right, fuck it. I'm not gonna change it. Guys, 2-2. Man, so frustrating. 2-2. We crushed college football again. That's no surprise. You can see the progress report on the whiteboard. If you're new to the channel, that's what that is. That's 10 full weeks of football now. 9 NFL. I got the NFL is just like what is going on? Cincinnati Bengals easy. Chargers earlier tonight easy. I mean those two wins bang bang. Browns money line, Saints money line, Falcons money line. The parlay I gave out. Really Falcons? Really at the end? Minnesota? New quarterback? Really? So I mean we lose that way, and then the Cowboys +3, and some people are blaming the refs. I'm not going to be that guy. I'm not going to go that far. There was some suspicious stuff. I'm not going to go to that extent, but I feel like the Cowboys are better, man. Why? I watched that whole game. I truly feel like the Cowboys should have won. So if the Falcons didn't completely blow the game at the end, and the Cowboys just played a little cleaner, that's a 4-0 weekend. I gave out those 4 picks, and I could have swore they were 4-0. Another tread the. We're just treading water in the NFL. Look at the percentage, 49. So it's like 50% every weekend. NFL is just like breaking even. Crush college football, breaking even. Crush college football, breaking even. It's just so frustrating, but. Yeah, let's pull up the slate. Let's get to work. We got to put together another winning. Now, last week in the NFL, I was 5-2, right? So I guess in the last 2 weeks combined, if you're looking at me in the last 2 weeks combined of NFL, I'm 7-4. I don't know. I can't do math right now. It's 1:46 in the morning Eastern time. I'm about to go the fuck to bed, but we got to update the whiteboard. So 2-2. Let's just get that done, and we'll pull up the slate for Week 10 NFL, and we're going to get to work. So let me update this crap. Let me double check this percentage. Is this even working right now? Hold up. Whatever. I don't even care. Let me double check this. Hold up. All right, we're all updated. NFL still 50 or 49%. Combined college and NFL is up to 56%. I mean, our overall record with both college and NFL combined is 64-51. Pretty solid. Pretty solid. If everything was like a 1 unit play, right, you'd be up 13 units. So if you bet $100 just by following my channel through a couple months of football, you'd be up $1,300. Just to kind of give you an example of what that means. But let's get to the slate here. By the way, guys, if you're just dropping through, drop a like on the video. Gotta drop a like on the video, guys. You gotta do it. You'll go to jail if you don't. That's what I heard lately on the news. If you're on the Dan's Rants live stream and you don't hit the like button, apparently that's it's a felony. FanDuel is loading. A little bit slow right now. Sometimes, guys, I just do these videos live, too. No edits today. Everything's live, straight up. It's just easier to come on here sometimes and do it that way. Thursday is the Bears game. Why is everything locked? Look at this. Look at that. Did I lose my account? Bro. Don't tell me I've won too much on FanDuel. Did they do this to me, bro? For real? Holy cow, guys. I think I'm banned. I think I'm banned on FanDuel. I think I'm banned. Yo, FanDuel banned me? Really? That's a sad day. I just lost FanDuel. I won too much on FanDuel, guys. My whole account is locked. That's crazy, man. That's crazy. Details. I mean, I don't have a notification. Let me check my email. Sorry for this delay, too. Like I said, this is a live video, and FanDuel, I'm looking for notifications. You successfully logged in. You're ready to play. This was security's #1 priority. All right, guys. I don't know what's going on with FanDuel right now. I'm gonna pull up one of my other applications. I don't know what's good. Maybe the app is just doing an update or something. Let's pull up maybe Barstool. Use Barstool. Gotta sneeze. Damn. Come on. Where we at? All right, here we go. NFL. Thursday night, Carolina Panthers, Chicago Bears. Here we go, guys. Here we go. Someone in the comments, feel free to leave a comment below that says, skip to 6 minutes and 45 seconds on the video if you want to get to the NFL Week 10 picks or whatever. So let's get to it. Carolina Panthers +3.5 at Chicago on Thursday. I feel like I like Chicago here, right? Do we like Chicago here? Boy, I don't know. I feel like that's a trap game. Colts, Patriots, disgusting, no interest. Packers, Steelers. Packers got to win, but they absolutely suck. Steelers are favored 3 at home. I'm going to write it down. Packers +3 at Pittsburgh. 2010 Super Bowl redo. I'm going to circle Pittsburgh here. The Packers are not good in my opinion, but I'll look into that game further. Texans, Bengals. That could be tricky. Spread 7. That's a big number. Texans are capable. Probably not interested there. Browns, Ravens. Boy, I'll tell you what. Divisional game. Now, okay, I know what you're going to say. Browns, Ravens, divisional game. Okay, I know it's crazy in the sports betting world in the NFL. It is insane to lay 6 points at this point in the meat and potatoes part of this season. To lay 6 points in a divisional game is usually a losing technique. Yeah, Steelers. You said +3 though. They're favored by 3. They're favored by 3, my man. But if that's what you mean, I agree with you. I like the Steelers. Packers are a total fraud. I'm a Packers fan. Look at that. I'm telling y'all, the Steelers this week going against my squad. But back to this Browns-Ravens game. Guys, this is like one spot where I don't get it. I watched I'm not kidding, because I had a huge bet over a dime. I think I put like 2,000-ish. I had about 2,000 riding on the Browns. An alternative spread with the Browns this previous weekend. But the Browns are so bad. Deshaun Watson, dude, Deshaun Watson is cooked, and I was high on them. If you guys have been with the channel for some time now, you would have seen the summer videos. I put out videos in like June and July saying like, look out for the Browns. The Browns are super good. The Browns are super talented. They're really good on defense. Like, I made videos in the summer. I like the Browns. I'm not a Browns hater, but Deshaun's cooked. He's absolutely horrible. He's absolutely horrible, man. Yeah, me too, man. I tried to take the Packers once or twice. I took them in the Denver game. I got cooked. I took them in the Denver game, and I took them, I think, in one more spot, and I got cooked. I was on them, though, this previous weekend. It didn't make my official plays, but I was like, the Packers suck, and somehow they're favored 3, and the line just kept going up by the time the game started this previous Sunday. It's like 4.5. I'm like, I'm gonna take a shot. I'm gonna take the Packers. I ended up just going money line. I paired it with the Saints and the Browns. So that was a nice hit at plus money. But yeah, the Browns suck. I'm thinking about laying 3 here with the Ravens. I hate to go back to the Ravens after a big win. Generally, I try to stay away for teams that are coming off a big loss, big win, going the other way, being back on them. But the Browns are trash. Deshaun Watson, if he plays any type of I mean, the Cardinals had every opportunity in the world to literally stay right in the game or maybe even shock the world and beat the Browns. And that quarterback is just so bad. Clayton Tune is so bad. Browns defense is legit, but Lamar Jackson can run. Maybe we look at a rushing prop, right? Rushing yards for Lamar Jackson. Myles Garrett, that D-line, they're going to be getting through to Lamar. But he's fast. He's gonna escape. I don't know if they're gonna be able to contain him. Maybe once or twice. He will get sacked, but not the whole game. So maybe we look at rushing yards for Lamar Jackson against the Browns. Their secondary can certainly cover receivers. They have really, really good players in the secondary. So even if Lamar Jackson drops back and he's like, Mark Andrews, Odell Beckham, Trey Flowers, like they're going to be covered and he's going to have to take off and run. So, yeah. Lamar Jackson, a rushing yards prop is something I would definitely consider in the Browns game. Gonna wait a couple weeks to get into college basketball, so I've already bet it. But I'm just doing it personally, right? I'm not gonna come on here and suggest things to you guys that I'm not like almost certain are winners, right? So that's why we do the official plays. That's why I kind of tiptoe into things. I've been betting NBA and college basketball on my own. I bet tonight. I took West Virginia at home. I was paying attention to the other games. I've been paying attention to NBA. Once I get enough of a sample size and it's a solid 60-65% hit rate, then I'll start coming on here and giving plays in basketball. But I'm probably gonna let a week or two go by with college hoops before I start coming on here and giving suggestions. Because we don't know what's going on. And anyone right now who pretends that they know these games or they know what's going to happen, they're full of shit. College basketball is significantly harder to be profitable than football, right? Football is the bread and butter of all sports betting. Basketball's tough. Back to the games, Niners, Jags. No idea. That line seems very short. It's only 3. I don't know. Titans, Bucks. God. Again, like, what do you do? I don't know. I think you stay away. Saints, Vikings. Okay, I like this one. I think we'll probably end up going right back to the well on the Saints. They don't win pretty, okay? That roster is really good, but they just somehow just have to make life difficult. But the line's 2.5. The Vikings just got a super lucky win. They got Dobbs. He looks good. They pulled off a win over the Falcons. I think people are going to be all over the Vikings here. Saints have yet to impress. Vikings got that big road win. I think we go to the Saints here. 2.5. Yeah, I'm on the Saints. I'm going to circle that one and put a check mark next to it. That is more than likely. Now, not for certain, but that's more than likely going to make official plays. Saints minus 2.5 over the Vikes. I think Dobbs going to struggle against that Saints defense. Saints might fucking kill the Vikings, to be honest. God, I might have to bet that shit right now before the line goes up. It's already juiced to the Saints a little bit. Minus 2.5 for the Saints is at minus 115. Low total. Boy, I feel like that Saints D is going to give Dobbs some trouble. Justin Jefferson, he's still not back, right? I mean, am I totally missing something? Cool, you beat the Falcons. They shouldn't have even beat the Falcons. They should have lost to the Falcons. The Saints, yes, they've had some ugly wins, but they're getting it going. The Colts game was good. I gave it out there. The Bears game, it was ugly. They should have covered. They should have won by double digits, but they just kept screwing around and making bad choices, missed some field goals. They got to get a new kicker. But man, the Saints minus 2.5, that looks like the best line I've seen yet on this slate. Falcons, Cardinals. I mean, as long as it's Clayton Tune, you have to fade him, right? Falcons are favored 1 point. I mean, is it that easy? Falcons favored 1 point over the Cardinals. mean, the Cardinals are for sure tanking. Clayton Tune, I bet Kyler's back. I bet Kyler Murray's back. Otherwise, there is just no way that line would be 1 point. I'll double check it. I'm gonna write it down, and then throughout this week, I'll double check injury reports and weather reports and all the normal research I do before I come on here and give you guys official picks. So for now, Falcons -1 at the Cardinals. I'm gonna circle it. I'm gonna write if Clayton Tune is the starter, then Falcons. Lions, Chargers. Boy, that's a tricky game too. I feel like the Chargers are kind of getting momentum. It's a short line. Lions are favored by 2. I feel like the substantial amount of the public is going to be betting the Lions here. People are claiming the Chargers are frauds, and they're not that great. But they're going to be at home here. It's a 4 o'clock game. Slight underdog. Maybe that's one where a lot of the public get it wrong. I'm going to actually circle the Chargers for now. Chargers +2 at home over the Lions. Interesting game. Giants, Cowboys. My God, the spread's 16.5. Holy cow. Wow. The spread of the Giants-Cowboys game is 16.5, and yet the total is 38.5. So you could take the Giants team total to go under is basically what that suggests. I mean, Cowboys D is going to be fired up. They're at home. My God, they're going to kill the Giants. I don't think that number's high enough. I don't even think it's close to high enough. I'm going to probably lay the 16.5 with the Cowboys. There's no way that they don't cover that. They'd have to be half asleep to not cover that. And Dak Prescott, man, he's always padding his stats by the blowout games, right? The Cowboys lose, and then when they win by 40, and they kill whoever they play. So that could be one of those situations. Commanders and Seahawks, really good spot for Seattle. Excellent bounce back spot. Really, really good. Commanders, Seattle, spread still under a touchdown. I don't know how long it's going to stay at 6.5. I'd imagine it gets to a full touchdown. Seattle off an embarrassing game. Now they go home. Commanders, yeah, I think Geno has a huge game here. I don't know how they're going to get pressure on him. I love Seattle in this spot. Probably make a good teaser leg as well, because there's no way in hell that they lose that game. There'd have to be an injury in the middle of that game or something. You know, Geno goes down. I don't even know. I think who they got though? Drew Lock as the backup. They'd still cover. Jets, Raiders. Boy, I like the Raiders. So that is Sunday Night Football. Jets, Raiders. Raiders are +2. I mean, the Jets have issues. I'm absolutely on the Raiders here. The Jets suck. Get out of here. Jets are a favorite on the road at the Raiders. The Raiders, who now have life because they have a new coach and new play calling and a quarterback that can actually throw 5 yards. Jimmy G, Josh McDaniels, that was just the worst. That was just ugly. Give me the Raiders to upset the Jets. Jets have serious problems. And then Monday night looks like Broncos-Bills. Broncos-Bills spread 7.5. Bills kind of coming off of a dominant Cincy game. But the Bills, man, the Bills have problems too. The Bills are just like, I mean, yeah, they're going to win the game. Of course they're going to win the game at home. Monday Night Football, Buffalo's going to be going crazy. They're going to be going nuts. But 7.5. Can the Bills cover 7.5 against anybody? Their defense sucks. Maybe those new guys they acquired will kind of start to gel and start to play better, and the defense will be a little bit more cohesive. Rasul Douglas, Josh Norman, maybe they get these guys kind of up to speed. But man, 7.5, that's probably a pass for me. Or maybe you just go Bills money line. You find some other stuff to pair it with. And that's the whole slate, guys. If I had to give you a top 3 right now, if we had to bet three games right now, I like the Raiders at home to upset the Jets. I don't know why they're a 2-point underdog. Give me the Raiders. I like Seattle at home to cover 6.5 over Washington. I mean, they just got killed by the Ravens. Now they're back at home. It's under a touchdown. Yeah, give me Geno to throw for like 400 yards. Tyler Lockett's probably going to go for like 150. Yeah, they're going to... Seahawks team total over. They're gonna put up fucking 37 in that game. I like a lot of these games. I like the Chargers to beat the Lions. That's not going to be a popular pick. People are going to, curse me out in the comments. That's fine. I do this every week, and every time people are hating on me, it's always right. Typically 70% right. 60-70%. I like the Cowboys to cover 16.5. Hate doing it on a divisional game, but the Giants are trash, and Daniel Jones is gone now for good, and boy, Cowboys off a tough Philly game. 16.5. That's not enough. Cowboys are covering. Raiders with an upset. Seattle's covering. Chargers with an upset. Give me the Saints over the Vikings. And everything else is just kind of eh. I'd probably take the Ravens over the Browns too, but man, it's hard to bet against that defense. Raiders, Seattle, and Bills. What, a money line parlay? Yeah, that'd be solid. That's going to hit. You might as well throw in the Cowboys too. Yeah, I'm going to wow, this is really, really good. This is a really good slate. There's like 4, maybe 5 like slam dunks. Great teaser opportunities, good games, good situational betting. I'm going to leave it here, guys. That's a good head start. We're going to fucking nuke NFL official plays. This is going to be a big winning week. I'll see you guys in the next video. Oh, by the way, let me know in the comments which of these games you guys like. I know I'm going to end the stream right now, but this will just be still obviously on my YouTube channel. I'm going to read all the comments, so drop a like, leave me your comments below. I'll see you guys with some free picks.